Ready?
So I was going to try and put the computer around, but with all the stuff around the computer, it's easier to show you photo.
Oh, that's so cute.
Because, I don't think you'd be able to see it very well.
Oh. I need to upgrade my pumpkins.
You need to upgrade. You need to Halloweenify them.
Absolutely.
We did it on Sunday. We had a pumpkin carving day.
Was that after Ajay's birthday celebration to go and get the pumpkins?
Yes. It's very much requested. That one looks a little kind of like the size of the one in the middle. The one in the middle is quite little. The two on the side
I love the
quite
faces.
small.
You definitely designed these, didn't you?
Actually, no. So we did one each.
They look like your designs.
We did one each, and everyone had complete creative control over their pumpkin. So it was me and my partner and his brother. I almost said boyfriend.
Oh, is he in London right now?
He actually left today, but he was here for a week for Ajay's birthday. But yeah, which one do you think is mine?
I think yours is... Ooh. I think it's the one on the left, for my left. So the one with the two teeth.
Yeah.
Yeah!
It is mine. And then Ajay did the little one and Aaron did the other one on the other side.
I really like Ajay's one's eyes.
The eyes are really cool. And he gave them some cheekbones too. You can't tell too much on here, but basically he carved it so that like it's translucent. I'll try and get one from the side so you can see it better.
Amazing.
I know. He started getting, like, for ages he was doing something and we were like, what are you doing? Like, we were done. And he was like, I'm going to see if this works.
Oh, amazing. Cute.
So, it's one of those things that I think you kind of force people to do and they end up actually enjoying it more than they'll ever admit.
Absolutely. I totally second that. I'm on the red wine today.
Oh, nice. Wish we had some good wine. We opened a bottle of sherry yesterday and it wasn't nice. We looked up if sherry can go off unopened. And apparently it's something that can't go off but is best consumed 1 to 2 years after it's made. And it was definitely a lot longer than that. And yeah, it just wasn't nice. So wish I had some nice wine. But yeah, I've got a cup of tea coming, I hope.
Oh, delivery service.
What do you want to start with?
Should we do the We Will Manage Monday, because we've shown Halloweeny stuff and we can just like follow up with that.
Yes, good idea.
I could give you my updates of the day.
Yes, give me updates of the day.
So today, as you can see, I'm all smartly dressed. This is my smartly dressed. You are. A collar. Me wearing a collar means something happened. So I don't know how much I told you about this, but basically for the past 2 months, we've been in like this incubator program. So it's basically a small team of investors, but startup enthusiasts, basically, that select impact projects. So startups that have a product or a service that is giving positive impact in the world environmentally. Okay. So they had lots of applicants, like 100 applicants, and then they chose 10 or 12 startups in the end, I think, because they added 2 along the way, and we were one of them. And so that we've been doing that for the past 2 months. So basically every week we would have a call with them and talk about a different topic. And it was pretty cool, because lots of the time these programs take up a lot of your time, and it really kind of takes you off what you're supposed to be concentrating on, which is your company. Yeah. But it wasn't the case for this one. They're really good at keeping it to half-an-hour calls every week. It was really good. Nice. Climate Founders. It's called Climate Founders for anybody that's interested. And yeah. And so today we had the final investor pitching session. So basically, of the 12 startups that have been following the program, we all had to send in our pitch deck last Friday, and they selected the top 3. So we were in the
Are you
top
top
three. We were in the top 3. So that means we're top 3 out of 100 startups that apply to the program.
That's crazy. Is this just Switzerland or?
No, they're based in Germany, so I think it's European.
Oh wow. Even more impressive. I think I'm getting my delivery.
Tea delivery. So European scale, we're in the top 3 startups, so impact startups. And then today we had this like final investor session where they've invited all different impact investors, which is investors that invest early stage, so before your product is launched usually. And they are all interested in impact companies. And we had to give 1-minute pitch. So I did the pitch for our team. And yeah, so we were second up. And it went really well. I worked on my pitch all yesterday and this morning. And the first comment that they had was, love the energy, love the team, which was really, really cool. And we were the only team that got that kind of comment. So that was very exciting. And then basically all of the investors would like talk amongst themselves as if we weren't in the room. So without trying to be polite, and give us like feedback on our pitch deck, and not so much on our pitch German. Because it's, yeah. But yeah, I think it went really well. And then basically the climate founders, so the people that organize it, they decide whether they want to invest or not. So usually they invest in like one of the startups of their top 3. So we'll see what happens there. But of the investors that you've pitched to, they're not necessarily there to invest, but they can. And the same afternoon, so we pitched at 11 a.m. and by, I think it was 2 p.m., we received an email from one of the investors saying, hey, we loved your pitch. We'd like to know more.
Oh my God.
Book a slot.
Cool.
So yeah.
That's amazing. Congratulations.
Thank you.
That's so cool.
So yeah, it's been a pretty exciting
kind of stuff. I can imagine. With that kind of stuff, do they do investors look at, or like in a positive or negative way, if you've already gotten grants or already have investors and all that stuff?
Absolutely. It's almost always in your favor, especially if you've gotten kind of grants and things, because in a way it means somebody else has qualified you.
It's already interested.
Yeah, they've deemed you fit of this investment. And then unless
so
it's like
positive.
Yeah. And then unless, like in our situation, in our position now, we've gotten lots of grants and aids and things from like the government or different institutions or whatever. But having a first real investor, which is one person,
private.
That's putting in their own money, would be a real kind of tick for future, for, our image and everything. And we need a little bit of money, not too much. Currently, we don't want too much, because then you dilute a lot. So they take a big part of your company, but we need a little bit of money to like get us to our product launch. So that's what we're looking to get from these kind of investors. But yeah, it's crazy.
So cool.
It's a really weird world.
Very cool. Actually, you talking about all of this, we haven't spoken, I don't think, since I got back from Spain. I went to see my mum.
True.
And we were talking about, I don't think it was even the podcast. I think it was just you. And my mum said that she very often hears you talking about what you do in your company, but she doesn't actually, she was asking if it was the same thing as your company that you work as an employee at. But then she was like, whenever she talks about like the other company, she was like, what is that? Like, what exactly?
Yeah, what do they do?
What's that all about? Yeah.
I can give you a 1-minute pitch if you want.
Yeah, well, I did explain it to her. I know. But maybe it would be interesting for you to clarify. In case anybody else
do you want me to give you my 1-minute pitch that I gave today?
Give it to us. This is a We Will Manage Monday. Let's keep it short.
So, as you might know, compostable packaging is a brilliant tool to combat plastic pollution, but also to promote organic waste sorting. And this is a precious source of renewable energy. Now, the compostable packaging market is booming right now due to regulations that are being put into place and consumer demand. But there's one main thing that's holding it back from reaching its high potential, and that's the price. So currently manufacturers of these products are searching for solutions to try and bring down their costs to be able to meet that high demand. And so at Surface, what we've done is we've developed a compostable coating that enables 30% thinner film, giving the manufacturer that competitive advantage, and also reduces the final product's carbon footprint by over 20%. So Frederick, my co-founder, he's been in the industry for over 20 years, and I'm a chemical engineer, and I have a real passion for sustainable materials. And together we've worked with industry experts. We have built a functioning prototype already, and we've sparked some real interest in the industry. So over the next 18 months, we're looking to launch and scale our product to drive circularity in the packaging industry. And we're looking for the right investment partners to do so.
There you go. Numbers and all.
So there,
Coating.
that's the 1 minute pitch. But
That's
to explain the product more specifically, it's basically it's a substance that manufacturers print onto their film, so their compostable film that they already make. So they print it onto the film, and then it reinforces this film so that they can work with thinner film. So that brings down their costs for equivalent strength, and it makes their product more competitive, and obviously it brings down the footprint of the product as well. So because it was impact investors, that was something we really had to
lean on. Is it true that this is something that gets put onto stuff already, but there isn't like a compostable version, or is it just something that doesn't get put on anyway?
There's no other products on the market that are targeting mechanical strengthening via coating. So the closest thing you have is either varnishes or coatings that go onto things like wood to strengthen them kind of mechanically, but it's like scratch resistance and stuff like that. But you don't currently have any products that are targeting flexible film to strengthen them. You have a lot of coatings which are like barrier coatings, so to make things more waterproof or greaseproof. And in that realm, compostable is really interesting because then you can apply it to paper and stuff. But our target of applying a coating to a flexible film, so a compostable flexible film, to strengthen it, there's no one else doing that.
Cool. Well, there you go. If anyone had any questions, there we go. That is that's what Saoirse's other business.
Yeah.
Where she's a founder.
Yes. I am CTO, so Chief Technology Officer, which means I'm pretty much in charge of all of the technology side of things, which is most of it.
Yeah, you are.
So there you go.
Yeah, there you go.
I hope that clarifies, Susan. Let me know. Was it clear?
Yeah, there was a lot of big words in there, but I think overall it was clear.
Yeah. I mean,
I don't know if we're at the same level as the people that were
no, everybody. It doesn't matter who's listening. Everybody should understand. If I have done a good pitch, a 5-year-old should be able to understand. Maybe not 5-year-old, but
yeah, I was gonna say, I don't know. I think they might need their basic A levels or whatever it's called to understand some of those words. But yeah, I think a 5-year-old would have got the general concept.
Stronger, cheaper. Okay, cool.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah,
should we play a little game?
Let's play a little game. That's what we're here to do today.
We thought about because we ended. Was it our last We Will Manage Mondays? No, it wasn't, of our first season. Or this or that. It might have been, actually. I can't remember. Anyway, we played this or that.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah.
And it was the only episode we've ever recorded together.
Together, yeah. Yeah, well, it was. We started off with this or that, but it ended up turning into Would You Rather.
Oh, I mean, it's the same thing, basically, isn't it?
Well, yeah. And it was, that then we did it just kind of business general. So yeah, we thought it would be fun to do one that's a bit more in tune with this season. And we were just going to chat GPT, but I think Saoirse's looks.
I just chat GPT'd it anyway. I haven't
yeah,
actually
you've
read
already
any of
done it,
them.
though. Oh, okay,
Yeah.
good.
I haven't read any of them, so we'll see how good they are. I tried to give the context of like the season and the episodes we've worked on, the episodes that we've done. By the way, I had a friend of mine, actually my partner's friend. You'll know who you are if you're listening. Apparently told him that she's been listening to our podcast and her favorite episodes are when we just basically have like a therapy session between us. Which is most of the episodes this season.
Yeah, it literally is, yeah.
So if you haven't listened to the episodes of the season and you're just listening to this one because it's fun and short and you don't have the commitment to go through a whole episode, which I understand.
Yeah.
Know that it's lots of the episodes are just us therapizing each other.
Yeah, literally. Realizing that maybe we're not that weird. We are weird, maybe we're not as weird as we and different as we thought.
Absolutely. Right. I'm going to put on my glasses.
I think for the last one of Would You Rather, we asked it to be like, not spicy, but
I
can't remember what word we used, but to get the tone to be a bit like fun. I don't know if it was, I feel like drama was somehow involved in the description.
Yeah, I remember that. You're
I
right.
remember.
I'm just checking that
just in case these aren't as good, we can try and ask for more like that.
Or should I make them more juicy?
Yeah, juicy. Oh, also, to clarify that we are sorry that this didn't go out last Monday when it should have. We just, month went by really quickly.
Busy people.
Yep. I was like, wait a minute. Next Monday is November. Damn. Realizing on the Monday. So, yeah. Sorry about that, guys.
So this is
Happy
probably going
November.
out completely raw, no editing. So you're welcome for that.
Yeah, probably. Hope you had a good Halloween and all that. If you celebrate those things.
Yeah. Okay, ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
I'm going to ask them and you answer, okay?
Yeah.
Coffee high or nap recovery?
Nap recovery. Which actually ties in really well with the episode that I've prepared that we're going to record later today. But 3 I think it'll come out in 3 weeks' time for whoever's listening to this. So
Yeah.
But yes,
think
nap
that's right.
recovery.
Yeah. Early grind or late start?
Early grind.
Oh, and the late start has a long night. So yeah,
Yeah.
early grind.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah. Because that's something that I can actually choose at the moment. As in, I can choose to go whenever I want, and I can do like 8 to 4 or 12 to 8 if I want. It doesn't really matter. But yeah, oof. So that's why I was like, I'd rather get up at like 5:30 and get home by 4 or whatever.
Yeah. I wonder though, like, because something that I always think to myself, we're already going on a tangent. One thing that I often think to myself is, by the time I finish my work day, my best hours of like high energy, which is the morning, have all been used up. So I don't get any of that from my private life. So maybe if I did have the choice, which I don't, I would maybe give myself maybe like 1 or 2 hours in the morning for myself to do my own things. And even if that means, especially if I'm working from home, you know, because it's not that nice to arrive so late home.
No, I think it kind of depends on how disciplined you can be to be like,
and still get up.
Still get up at the normal time. Yeah. Rather than, because sometimes, it's like, oh, I'm going to take advantage and sleep an extra 2 hours tomorrow because I do have to go in later. So then it just feels like a much more wasted day. It was the same as when I was at university and I had afternoon classes. If you're disciplined, then it's absolutely great, and I actually really liked it. But you need that discipline, whereas you don't need that discipline if you're starting early. And then, so yeah,
that's true.
Yeah, you said we are getting very off topic already. This is supposed to be short.
It's a We Will Manage Monday. There are no rules.
Exactly, it can be whatever we want.
Yeah, we'll probably go into that. I'm looking forward to the next episode now that I know what it's about. Speaking of which, I'll sleep when I'm successful, or success means I get to sleep. What does that even mean? Sleep when I'm successful, or success means I get to sleep. That's the same thing.
That's the same thing.
Don't rely on ChatGPT.
Like, what stage would you rather be at? I guess already being successful. That's where I would already rather be.
Okay. Gym after work or couch and Netflix therapy?
I prefer to gym before work.
Ooh.
When I do have the energy.
Revolution.
And, again, discipline to do it. I go to the gym before work because when I'm done with work, I want to get home.
And so after work's Netflix therapy.
Yeah. Yeah. And cuddle therapy. But yeah, I will go in more like 9:30 when I go to the gym. Like I get into work more like 9:30, 5:30, and finish at 5:30. Yeah, goes to the gym, get to the gym for around 8. But yeah,
that's pretty good. Where do you go to the gym?
Well, there's a partnership with a gym just down the street from where I work with my work, so I get it included in my contract.
That's so cool.
It's very cool. And they do actually have a pool, which I need to take advantage of. But probably if I do that, probably will be one day after work. Because just the idea of carrying around my wet swim costume all day is like, ugh. Which is why I haven't done it yet. But yeah, because I actually have news, which I wasn't sure I was going to tell you because it's still not like 100% definite. But
I won't hold you accountable if it doesn't happen.
On the 13th of November, hopefully, we are going to be moving into a flat in London. So my commute will go down from like an hour 15 to half an hour. So I know. Because I'm currently living on the outskirts of North London, for anyone listening who doesn't know. And I work in central London. Like very central east, but it's very like central. So yes, possibly going to like north of Camden area called Kentish Town.
Bougie.
So yes, that today I actually got an email that I have not had a chance to get back to, where to like do contract stuff. They've asked for documents to send over, but yes.
Camden is the coolest place. I love Camden.
I know.
I can't wait for you to live here. Oh my God.
So if
for anybody
all goes well,
guessing, I'm searching it up on Google. I'm not just texting while she speaks to me about this very exciting life event.
If all goes well, then we will be celebrating New Year's there. Which, how exciting is that? Because another update, guys, we're going to Lapland.
Do you want to tell the guys how that came about? It's just a perfect example of the kind of people that we are. Okay.
Yeah. So I think it started just me sending you a message saying,
no, it was after recording.
Oh, it was after recording. And I said to Saoirse that I'd seen on Instagram the thing that I'm sure many people have seen, or maybe it's just because we're now going that it keeps coming up for me, that the cycle for the Northern Lights is the best it's going to be for another 11 years this winter time. And I was like, do you want to go try see them?
And I was like,
no,
5 minutes later, I found an Airbnb. We're going here, and we're going this, there, and there. And then
literally, I was like, I want to do this, and I don't know how, but yeah, are you up for it?
Facilitator.
So yeah, that's how we're starting the year.
Yeah. Oh my God, I can't wait. We're actually, so we're doing New Year's Eve in London because we're both going to be in London. And then we're flying out on the 1st. So we better not sleep in. We better not have a hangover, which we won't because I'm useless at staying up any later than like 1 a.m. on New Year's.
Yeah. And we're going to be so excited.
So excited.
I don't think you could keep us asleep. I'm still trying to figure out what the best thing to do with my dog is. while we're away. Yeah, but anyway, that's not.
Oh my God, I bet Michael would look after him. Do you want me to ask Michael?
I mean,
what does he need to do? Take him out twice a day?
Yeah.
I need to check when he starts school, though.
Actually, only like there's a teeny tiny little garden where we're moving. So you could even pee there. So like one good walk a day would be enough for a week. Like that would be plenty. Like half an hour a day is fine. He gets more, but he doesn't need more.
Do you know what I could do?
What could you do?
I'm not going to ask Michael. I'm going to ask Olive.
Oh, well, that's the thing. As we are very possibly going to be in this apartment, if all goes well, then also whoever looks after him can stay for a week in the apartment in Camden. The annoying thing is that literally everyone that I would ask is coming to Lapland. I was like, perfect. It would be perfect for like you and Adrienne. Obviously, that's a long time to take off work, but I was like, that would be so cool. And then Ajay's, my partner's brother, would be like ideal, but he's coming. My sister, she's either coming, and if she's not coming, it's because she's working. My mum is coming to Scotland for Christmas for a week just before, so she can't leave the horses for any longer, so she can't come. So it's like,
so this is an official communication to our listeners. If anybody wants to go and spend 8 days in Camden Market, coolest place in London, to look after the cutest dog on earth, send us a message.
You know where to find us.
Preferably somebody that we know, but hey ho,
yeah.
Give it a go.
Yeah, whatever. Send us your credentials.
Send us your CV.
But yeah, anyway.
Well, that's very exciting, and keep me updated, because
I will.
New Year's in Camden would be pretty awesome.
Yeah. Ooh, your mum's going to be in London. Does she want to extend her visit and stay in our
She leaves on the
apartment?
30th, unfortunately. But I can ask her. I'm not sure she'd be that interested, though.
No.
She's listening, probably. So, Mum, let us know.
She's already done it. She'll already have been there for however long, so she'll be wanting to get back home probably.
Yeah. Yeah, a week's enough usually.
Yeah. She can just stay and not tell any of the family she's staying.
That's a good point. That's a good idea.
Anyway.
Right. Ready?
I'm going to look up I'm ready. I'm also going to look up some questions to ask you.
Okay.
But I'm ready. Wait, no, I'll concentrate again.
That's okay. You can type as you. I expect you to be able to multitask. Oh my God! Today, I hope he's not listening. My co-founder, he has this thing where if you're like taking notes or doing a minimal anything on your keyboard while he speaks to you, he's like, "Oh, I'll just let you finish," in like a passive aggressive way, and you're like, "Dude, speak." It's literally what I said. I was like, "You can speak. I'm listening."
I can multitask. I can listen and type. I'm good. So
I'm
funny.
a woman. Oh God. Okay. So, meditation app or mid-scroll meltdown? Do you ever have mid-scroll meltdowns?
Mid-scroll, as in like when I'm like scrolling through like Instagram or something.
Yeah.
And then just have a meltdown.
Yeah.
No.
I do all the time.
Really? As in like, what am I doing?
Yeah. And like, I'll get really angry at myself and I'll like throw my phone down and be like, feel really bad for about 32 seconds. And then I'll be like,
keep scrolling, by the way, for anyone who's listening and not watching.
Yeah, guys, what are you doing?
Over on YouTube.
Join us on YouTube.
Yeah, it's on YouTube. Are a bit spicy.
I'll give you one last one. Ready?
Yes.
Oh, actually, two last ones. I like these ones. Self-help book or venting to a friend?
Venting to a friend. Not because I don't love a self-help book, because I do. A lot of things that we've talked about on this podcast have been based on things that I've learned on in self-help books. But yeah, there's nothing like venting to a friend.
Have you seen Emma Watson's podcast thing that she did recently?
I've seen something about it, but I haven't like actually looked into it.
It's a brilliant listen. It was
Isn't
really
it?
good. I actually listened to it with my partner, which sparked lots of interesting conversations, which was really cool.
Yeah, it's what you like.
Yes.
Oh, cool. I'll have a listen.
Yeah. And the guy that interviewed her, I didn't know at all, but he's a bit of a self-help king. And he's like an ex-Buddha. Sorry, no. It's the wine, guys. He's an ex-monk. Like, he grew up as a monk.
Wow.
Isn't that
That's
crazy?
mad. It's
That might be slight misinformation, but he's something to do with a monk. But I've started listening to some of his videos, which are pretty good, so I would recommend.
Oh. Good. I'll have to check it out because I think it came up on Instagram possibly. I saw a clip of it and I was like, "Ooh!" I had like no idea that was a thing, but I haven't had time to check it out yet. So
Yeah, it's a pretty big thing. It's like her first public appearance in 6 years or something.
Yeah.
Right. Did you find any better questions?
I've got some questions. I haven't really read them, so we'll see. Let's see. Would you rather work 4 days a week for the rest of your life or earn twice as much but never truly switch off?
Work 4 days a week for the rest of my life.
Yep.
No doubt.
Yep. Would you rather have everyone think you're wildly successful but secretly feel miserable? Or feel deeply fulfilled but look unsuccessful to everyone else?
100% the second one.
Yeah.
100%.
Who cares? Do not want to be miserable. I'm miserable in secret, even worse. Would you rather have a boss who micromanages everything or no boss but constant uncertainty about your income? So basically be an employee or work for yourself. But an employee in a not very nice environment.
I think the second one. But I don't know how well I would manage the income uncertainty. I think I would still say the second. I don't know, because like you can kind of deal with a micromanaging boss. You can just get on with it, and kind of ignore him or her.
Yeah.
That's a really tough one.
Yeah. Would you rather burn out doing something you love or feel bored out? No. Or feel bored but stable doing something you don't love? It's a very similar question. Well, no, it's not that similar actually, but yeah.
I think. Oh, that's a tough one.
Yeah. You don't love, so it's not that you hate it, but you don't love it. There's no passion.
I think I would rather burn out for something that I love and then like get my act together and maybe go into like that vicious cycle of burning yourself out every now and then. Which isn't great. But at least I'm doing something I love,
Yeah, exactly. I feel like that just leads to fulfillment that in the other situation you would have to find a deep fulfillment in some other part of your life.
Yeah, true.
Would you rather take a pay cut for peace of mind or keep the money and live permanently on edge?
Pay cut.
Yeah. All right, let's do one more. Would you rather go to therapy every week for a year or take a 6-month solo trip with no phone or Wi-Fi?
What kind of a question is that? I'm going on my holidays.
Yep. See ya.
See ya. Absolutely.
Nice.
Actually, 2 weeks ago, I didn't mention this, but it's kind of less exciting than the thing I spoke about earlier. But 2 weeks ago, or like last week and the week before, I was under the most stress I think I've ever felt working. And it was basically because I was I had lots of responsibility because there were lots of people on the company that employs me. Lots of people were on holiday, so I was taking on all of the like logistics, mental weight that I had nightmares about and everything. And on the other side, God, it was terrible. And then on the other side, I had all of this other stuff going on for the startup. So it was really, really stressful. And towards the end of the second week, I was about to text you like, when we go to Norway, we're like meditating every morning and doing yoga. I need a break. I was like, I'm close to burnout.
I'm down.
So yeah, the offer still stands.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Yeah. I'm feeling like at my work things are cranking up because Christmas is such a busy time. And I feel like right up until when we go away, because literally everyone's going away at the same time. Like someone is going away for 3 weeks, first 3 weeks of January. They don't come back till like the 24th. And she's at one of the so she's head of operations.
Oh God.
So she was like, I'm half considering bringing a mattress into work. Yep. So I'm like, okay, strap on everything everywhere. Because I feel like by the time we go away, I'm gonna feel quite similar. But yeah, because it's Christmas is very busy, and then they're like already trying to think of ways that we can get business in January and February, because after Christmas everyone's like, I don't want to spend any money, so it goes down a lot. So it's like really big high to then a really low. Which I think to begin with, no one really cares because everyone's going on holiday. But then when you come back, So yeah, I think I will definitely be down to meditating and yoga.
Perfect. Maybe we'll take you guys with us, take some videos, see how we do our end of year retreat.
Yeah. End of year / beginning of year. Yes. Yeah. So yeah.
I mean, I think that was
a lot of updates, I feel like.
Yeah. We didn't even need the game, which we played very sporadically.
Just in case there was a lull in the conversation, as if.
Never, ever in our lives since we met has there been a lull in our conversation.
Never. And especially we haven't spoken for, like 2 weeks or something, so even less chance.
How privileged we are to say that now, when like there were certain times in our life where we went months without speaking. Thank you guys for making that possible. Love you for it.
Yeah, thank you guys. And we hope you enjoyed this We Will Manage Mondays, even if they came
see you Thursday
late. And see you Thursday. Bye.